undivided attention.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends.
I remember when rock was young.
Waiting backstage to take part tonight are cafe owner Kevin Haygarth from Pendle, Lancashire, student Rita Harrison from Stoke-on-Trent, Billy Tookey, a car restorer from Dunstable, personnel officer George Anthony from Luton, and factory worker Sarah Cohen from Benfleet, Essex. Now, here's your host, Matthew Kelly.
Welcome to Stars in the Rise, home to the brightest talents, the best songs and the most glamorous contestants of any show, anywhere in the world, or anywhere in time for that matter. For it was the great bard himself who said, "If music be the food of love, play on." Clearly anticipating this show by at least 400 years. Indeed, Oscar Wilde was heard to utter, "I might be lying in the gutter, but I'm staring at the stars." Obviously watching this show through the window of radio rentals. Either that or he'd had a good old whack with a baseball bat. However, more recently, it was JFK who had his finger on the pulse when he said, "Together, let's explore the stars." And you know, I couldn't have put it better myself. Here's star guest number one.
We've caught us all here having a bit of a tea break, but we can't sit about all afternoon because there's lots of work to be done on my pride and joy. So come on, you lot, back to work. My name's Billy Tookey. I live in Dunstable with my wife and family, and I work as a car restorer. I was always a big fan of singers from the 50s, and the person that I'm going to be, as far as I'm concerned, has got the greatest voice in the pop world this century. I think he's absolutely fantastic. I've applied 3 times to appear on Stars in Their Eyes, and this time, bingo. To actually walk through those doors in front of all those people is absolutely fantastic. It is the ultimate for me.
Tonight he's left his oily rags behind. Please welcome Billy Tookey. Now, Billy, you said on the film that this man is very special. His voice is very special. What's so special about it?
Well, I've always admired people with great voices. There's lots of fine voices, but this fella, in the 60s, when he was at his peak, he had the greatest voice. Not the finest, maybe, but the greatest.
Yeah, but you're not doing a song from that period at all, are you?
No, I'm doing one that he did in 1988.
So we're moving 20 years on.
We are, yeah.
Now, this will be a big clue now. Listen out for this. Who wrote this song?
Prince wrote the song.
Right, and Prince brought the song out in 1986. Where did it get to in the
chart?
chart?
It got to 6 in the charts.
Right, and your man...
He done it in 88 and he got to 5.
Right, so he did better than Prince
He
did.
did,
Okay.
yeah.
Give us a couple more clues.
He was a vacuum salesman and a hod carrier and that.
Yeah.
And the first group that he was in was called Tommy Scott and the Senators.
Yeah, right. Give us a final clue that'll really give it away.
He was born in 1940.
Yeah.
In Pontypridd, South Wales.
Pontypridd, South Wales, and lots of looks of recognition around the audience. Tell us who you're going to be tonight.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Tom Jones.
Tom Jones! Ladies, resist the temptation to throw your undergarments, because tonight, singing live, Billy Tookey is Tom Jones!
You don't have to be beautiful to turn me on. I just need your body, baby, from dusk till dawn. You don't need experience to turn me out. You just leave it all up to me. I'll show you what it's all about. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time and your kiss. You gotta not talk dirty, baby. If you wanna impress me, you can't be too flirty, mama. I know how to undress me. Let me be your fantasy, and maybe you could be mine. You just leave it all up to me. We could have a good time. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular side I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time and your kiss. Think about a dance now. Oh, that's it right there. Women and girls rule my world. I said they rule my world. At your age, mama, at your shoe size, baby, we can do the twirl. You don't have to watch Dynasty to have an attitude. You gotta leave it all up to me. My love will be your food. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time and your kiss.
I think we were quite right to go with that choice, don't you? I mean, we're quite lucky we're not knee-deep in knickers here now. One thing or another. You like doing that, don't you?
I do, I loved it, yeah.
Aye, all that jiggling about. You practiced that a bit, haven't you?
All the time.
All the time. Hey, and keep the beard off, it suits you. Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Tookey as Tom Jones. Now, you might think it's easy coming on Stars in Their Eyes, but it's not, it's tough. If you think you've got what it takes, just turn to page 888 on teletext and you can have a go yourself. Go on. Grab your hairbrush and prepare to sing along with star guest number 2.
Me and the girls are on a shopping spree in Stoke, and I think I might find what I'm looking for in here. Come on, girls. My name's Rita Harrison, and I live in Stoke-on-Trent. I live at home with my mum and my dad. I'm the baby of the family. There's 7 of us all together, and I'm a daddy's girl, and I get all the attention and I get spoiled, which my brothers and sisters don't like. At the weekends, I shop a lot. I spend too much money on clothes. Me and my grandma were talking about Stars in Their Eyes, and I used to watch it when I was little because I used to stay at my grandma's every weekend. And she says, I can't believe that we used to sit here and watch it, and now you're actually going to be on it. It's every girl's dream to dress up and look glamorous. I just hope I really sparkle on the show tonight.
The one thing she doesn't have to buy is talent. Please welcome Rita Harrison. Tell me about this watching the show every Saturday with your gran.
Well, I used to stay at my grandma's every weekend, and on Saturday we used to sit in front of the telly and watch Stars in Their Eyes, and I always said that I would be on the telly, and now I am.
And you are, so it's been a bit of a ritual watching the show, has it?
Well, yeah.
So how do you think she'll react to seeing you now?
Well, I think she'll be crying, actually.
Do you think?
Yeah.
How does it feel to be on a television programme that you've watched all your life?
It doesn't feel real, it's like a dream.
Does it feel really weird?
Really weird.
I know, it feels really weird to me as well. I know, and I come here every week. You better give us a clue about who you're going to be this evening.
Well, she's the lead singer of a Swedish band.
Right.
She wears a fake gold tooth.
Yes.
The song I'm going to do got to #2 in the charts.
Right.
And the band named after an item of clothing.
Oh, so it's not ABBA?
No.
Is it? OK, because you don't wear an ABBA. Tell us who are you going to be tonight, Rita?
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Nina Persson of the Cardigans.
Nina Persson! All the way from Sweden via Stoke-on-Trent. Tonight, singing live, Rita Harrison is Nina Persson! How are you?
I'm fine.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, can I just tell you how stunning you look?
Thank you.
You look fantastic. Blonde, really. Doesn't blonde suit Rita? You look lovely. How do you think your gran will be right now?
Oh, in floods.
She'll be in flood. I tell you what, though, she'll be really proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, Rita Harrison as Nina Persson! Our next star guest is a man who can rustle up a tasty performance on the stage and an equally tasty meal in the kitchen. Star guest number 3.
Hi, my name's Kevin Haygarth, and I'm responsible for feeding over 200 people breakfast and lunch here in the cafe that I own and run on an industrial estate in Pendle. We get loads of wagon drivers in who come for the breakfast from miles around. I pride myself in the fact that I serve good food. I first applied for Stars in Their Eyes 2 years ago, got through to the second audition, but was unsuccessful. I wanted to be Phil Collins, but my wife Tracy said that I sounded more like the person that I'm going to be. I received the phone call to tell me that I was going on Stars in Their Eyes, and I couldn't believe it when I was told that I was on. I was absolutely over the moon. I can't wait to see myself after the transformation, because I'm hoping it's going to be spectacular.
Cooking up a storm tonight, please welcome Kevin Haygarth. You know those breakfasts? Ooh. Yeah, I just fancy one of those fry-ups then. Are you sick of doing them now?
Yeah.
Well, you might have a chance of doing something else after this. Have you always been a fan of the person that you're going to be?
No, I haven't, but I am now.
That's relief. How did you get into the person then?
When I was growing up as a little boy, my mum always did the hoovering on a Sunday morning to this person playing in the background, making me lift my feet up, and that's where I first heard him.
So your mother's a big fan?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's the best way of that. Give us a few clues about the person that you're going to be.
Right.
Tonight.
This person had a hit with the song that I'm going to do tonight in 1971.
Yeah. And he changed his name a couple of times, didn't he?
Yep. He was originally called Stephen Dimitri Georgiou.
Right.
Then he changed it to the person I'm going to be.
Yes. And he changed it again very spectacularly, didn't he?
He did.
And he's now called...
Yusuf Islam.
That will have given it away. Who are you going to be tonight, Kevin?
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Cat Stevens.
Cat Stevens! From the age of peace, love, beads and caftans. Tonight, singing live, Kevin Haygarth is Cat Stevens!
I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. Leaping and hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. And if I ever lose my hands, lose my plow, lose my land. Yes, if I ever lose my hands, oh, well, I won't have to work no more. And if I ever lose my eyes, if my colors all run dry, yes, if I ever lose my eyes, oh, well, I won't have to cry no more. Yes, I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. Leaping and hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. And if I ever lose my legs, I won't moan and I won't beg. Yes, if I ever lose my legs, oh, well, I won't have to walk no more. And if I ever lose my mouth, all my teeth, north and south, yes, if I ever lose my mouth, oh, well, I won't have to talk. Did it take long to find me? I asked the faithful light. Yeah, did it take long to find me? And are you gonna stay the night? I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. Leaping and hopping on the moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. Moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow.
See, and now I know why you go through all that agony.
Absolutely.
Because that is a shot that you will never regret.
Cheers.
Fantastic.
Thanks.
And look at these loon pants. You cannot sing that song without loon pants. They're fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Haygarth as Cat Stevens. Well done, Kevin. Moon Shadow, what a stunning performance. And do you think we can keep up this level of stunning? Of course we can. This is Stars in the Rise. And to prove it, join me after the break when we'll be rocking out with a star guest who'll be transformed into a rock chick who's been a backing singer to the likes of Michael Jackson and Don Henley of the Eagles. But she started life as an elementary school teacher. Who is it? Call a family meeting and fight it out amongst yourselves. I'll see you in a couple of minutes. in Their Eyes, the show that puts the fun in funk, the rhythm in rhythm and blues, and those funny little grunting noises in heavy metal. Tom, Nina and Kat in part 1 and 2 equally fantastic vocal powerhouses to come in part 2. But before we get down and groove to them, remember the songbird I was on about before the break? The one who'd sung with Michael Jackson and Don Henley? Think you know who it is? See if you're right as we meet star guest number 4.
It's 5 to 8 on a Monday morning. I've got a whole week of cardboard box stacking ahead of me. Still, everyone's got to start somewhere.
Come on, superstar. It's time to start. Let's go.
My name's Sarah Cohen. I'm 19 years old and I come from Benfleet in Essex. I've worked here full-time for about a year, but it's quite boring, very mundane. I'd rather be singing. That's all I've ever wanted to do is sing anyway. The lady I'm going to be tonight is a very talented lady. I play the album constantly, day and night. I know it back to front. I've even got the same initials as the lady. It's got to be destiny in the making. The thing I'm most looking forward to is the transformation, and to come out dressed as her would be the most brilliant experience because I love the clothes she wears and her image. She's just so sexy and so cool.
Boxing Clever, please welcome Sarah Cohen. Oh, Sarah, I'm sorry. How boring is that job?
Oh, it's not too bad. The people are really nice.
I mean, how do you get through the day? Do you sing at work?
Oh, all the time. People
Yeah.
are often telling me to shut up. We can't hear the singer, Sarah.
Now, you have a fan in quite a famous comedian, do you not?
I do. Well, I've met a few comedians, but mostly Frank Skinner. I've met him a few times, and I'm always telling him that I sing. So once I gave him a tape, and the time after that, he said, I really enjoyed your tape, Sarah. It was great.
Do you really?
Yeah, and I told him I'm coming on, and he goes, oh, I'll have to watch,
Yeah, so he'll probably be watching tonight.
Hopefully,
then.
yeah.
Is there anybody else you're hoping is watching tonight?
Paul McCartney.
So, yes, any particular reason?
I want a recording contract. out
You want
of
a
him, really.
recording contract out of Paul McCartney. So there's not much you want out of this
Not
show,
really, no.
one way or another. Give us a few clues about the person you're going to be.
Well, she was born in Missouri in 1962. She's got quite a musical family like I have.
And tell us about this song that you're going to sing.
Well, it was a top 20 hit in 1996.
So it's a very recent one.
It is quite recent, yeah.
And it's quite a rocker as well. Tell us who you're going to be.
Well, tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Miss Sheryl Crow.
Sheryl Crow! She's a little bit country, she's a little bit rock and roll. Tonight, singing live, Sarah Cohen is Sheryl Crow!
I used to ride with a van named Shane He said he'd been down this road more than twice. He was high on intellectualism. I've never been there, but the brush sure looks nice. Jump in, let's go. Lay back, enjoy the show. Everybody gets high, everybody gets low. These are the days when anything goes. Every day is a winding road. I get a little bit closer. Every day is a faded sign. I get a little bit closer to feeling fine. He's got a daughter he calls Easter. Wish she was born on a Tuesday night. I'm just wondering why I feel so all alone. Why I'm a stranger in my own life. Jump in, let's go. Lay back, enjoy the show. Everybody gets high, everybody gets low. These are the days when anything goes. Every day is a
lovely. And you see, you've gone the other way around, from blonde to brown.
I have, yeah.
And it really suits you as well.
Oh, thank you.
I tell you what, if you have any more trouble with your workmates trying to shut you up from singing, just send them round to me.
All right.
All right, I'll sort them. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Cohen as Sheryl Crow. Every day is a winding road, and we're nearing that nail-biting stage of the evening when we'll discover who'll go forward to our Stars in Their Eyes live final. But hold your horses, because we've still got one more star guest.
Another sunny Saturday at work, and I'd rather be down the park with the kids. A manager's life is not an easy one. So what we've got here... My name's George Anthony. I'm 37 years old, and I come from Luton. I work for an IT services company in the capacity of senior personnel officer. First applied to Stars 2 years ago. I wasn't successful, and I kept saying to myself, I'm sure I can do this. I've just got to pick the right song and practice it properly. I first came across the singer that I'm going to be back in 1975. Myself and my brother heard a particular song of his, and we used to sing it all the time. But no one does it like him. I just hope that I do it justice.
I wonder if he's managed to compute a way to win. Please welcome George Anthony. Now, this is your third brush with fame, isn't it? Tell us what happened the first time.
First time was I was a regional finalist in the World Disco Dancing Championships in '79.
1979?
Yes.
What did you win, though?
I actually won TV Times Best Dressed, Best Dancer award.
Did you? Oh, cool. You won something else, didn't you, as well? Your second brush with fame?
That was on Steve Wright's Radio 1 Talent 93.
Really? And what talent did you show us then?
I imitated a clarinet.
Did you really? What did you do as a clarinet?
I did Stranger on the Shore.
Did you? I don't suppose you care to do it again, would you? Go on then. Isn't that lovely? Well, never mind your clarinet. Give us a few clues about the person that you're going to be tonight.
Well, this individual was born in Forest City in Arkansas in 1946.
Right.
His first band was a group called The Creations.
Yeah.
He later in life became ordained as a reverend in Memphis.
Tell us about this song.
The song itself was a number 7 in the British charts in 1972.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, George.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Al Green.
Al Green! With a classic soul song of the 70s. Tonight, singing live, George Anthony is Al Green!
Whatever you want to do is all right with me, 'cause you make me feel so brand new, and I want to spend my life with you. Let me say, since we've been together, ooh, loving you forever is what I need. Let me be the one you come running to. I'll never be untrue. Ooh, baby, let's stay together.
just can't see. 'Cause you never do that to me. Would you, baby? 'Cause being around you is all I see. It's why I want to let's, oh girl, we ought to stay together. No leaving now, loving you weather, weather. Times are good or bad, happy or sad now. Let's stay together. Yeah. All right.
Well done. You know, it's easy to see how you won Best Dressed Disco Dancer in the 70s. Hey! I'll tell you something else. You've got a fantastic voice.
Thank you.
And you're such a great bloke and all. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, George Anthony as Al Green.
Thank you.
Al Green and Let's Stay Together, a great way to round off our collection of singing sensations. All of them are winners, but in just over a minute, we'll know which one will go forward to our live final. But here's a quick reminder of all tonight's performances. First, we had Carmad Bill Tookey as Tom Jones. Then it was shopaholic Rita Harrison as Nina Persson.
To make you do.
Next, Kevin Haygarth served up his performance as Cat Stevens.
Moon shadow, moon shadow.
After that, it was cardboard boxer Sarah Cohen as Sheryl Crow.
Every day is a faded sign.
Finally, computer whiz George Anthony as Al Green.
Times are good or bad.
All five sang from the heart, but only one can become tonight's star finalist. Audience, cast your votes now. While our audience pick who they want, we'll see just how our star guests felt it went.
Sounded okay. I hope it sounded okay. So, cheers. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you. And loved it. Loved every minute of it. Brilliant.
Transformation, I can't believe it's me. The only reason I know it's me is because of my teeth.
I was very nervous when I went out, but once I've done it, got it over with, really enjoyed it. Want to do it again.
I felt so much more confident with the guitar, and with the audience there, it really gave me a boost, and I couldn't stop smiling.
The experience of sharing that and contributing has been brilliant. What can I say? Thanks very much.
5 superb singing stars, but one will shine brighter tonight. Will it be Tom Jones, Nina Persson, Cat Stevens, Sheryl Crow, or Al Green? And the winner is Al Green! I know. Oh, I know. Right, what do you think? You can let go now. All right, come by here. No. What? Is this okay?
Essence.
Is this all right with you?
Yes.
Yes? Because your wife's out there, and your brother and your sister. Ooh. Are you stumped for words?
Yeah.
Good,
Some
good.
people are not going to believe that.
No, this is... You were terrific, and it couldn't have happened to a nicer man, let me tell you. You've been smashing over the last 2 days. And I know I always say this, I know the competition was really strong, but it was a fantastic show tonight. Weren't they great? Your fellow competitors?
Brilliant. It was a brilliant team. Absolutely.
Well done. Good man. Another show, another great set of star guests, and another live finalist. Join me again next week when 5 more star guests will be out here on this very stage giving their all, just as George here has done tonight. In fact, we've just got enough time once again to enjoy the retro sound of George Anthony as Al Green. Good night.
Whatever you want to do is all right with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. And I want to spend my life with you. Let me say since, baby, since we've been together.
If you'd like to appear on Stars in Their Eyes, please call 0990 66 55 44. And who knows, our famous doors could open for you.